Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell from my video, this will be my first ever cooking video. I've actually wanted to do this video for a while now. I just haven't made it because I'm not the most confident in the kitchen. I literally have little to zero cooking skills, so you know, like, I didn't want to show a cooking video when I'm not skilled at cooking. But I also thought to myself, you know what, a lot of people might be in a similar situation as me where they're living alone and they don't want to rely on takeout and microwavable foods. So you know, you need to learn how to cook from somewhere. And I feel like a lot of beginner videos, well, obviously they're taught by people who knows how to cook, so it's not really beginner, you know what I mean? Like, for me, when I look at beginner videos, all I can think of is like, that is going to take forever, right? Especially since it's your first time cooking that meal and you're not familiar with the ingredients or like the measurements or whatever. Even though it is like written in the recipe, it's just sometimes seeing the amount of effort you have to put into food is just so exhausting. I'm the most impatient person, especially when it comes to cooking, so you know, it's been a struggle. But I also believe that you can develop your cooking skills, and I feel like this would be the start of that. Like, you gotta start somewhere, right? So I want to make a video showing you guys, those who are in a similar situation as me or have similar feelings as I do, that it's okay to begin somewhere, and it's okay to use like frozen ingredients and instant ingredients to make food for yourself. Because here's the thing, for me, I prefer to eat something than starve, because as someone who has suffered from body dysmorphia, it's so easy for me to just not eat. And I've done that countless of times, where I would spend my days just relying on snacks, and obviously that is not healthy, but that's something that I can do. And so if I don't tell myself to cook, I would not eat and I would just starve myself. Like, I would have been fine because I'm used to it, and I don't want to fall back into that cycle. So that's why I have been teaching myself to cook. And like, you might be wondering, like, how come no one taught you? Well, I was taught, but the problem is the motivation that was used for me to learn how to cook was not something that aligns with what I value. Like, I was taught that you need to cook so later on in life, when you're married, you can serve your husband and your kids. And I'm like, I'm not serving anybody. So because of that, I kind of like self-sabotage myself and end up not acquiring any cooking skills. But that changes ever since I left home. In this video, I will be showing you guys how to make 3 rice-based dishes. These are something that you can easily substitute, and they're frozen ingredients and instant ingredients, so you can find them in your local grocery store, I hope. I do use like Indonesian brands here, so it would have tasted closer to what I'm eating if you guys have the ingredients that I'm using. But I'm pretty sure there are like alternatives that you can buy as well, and I'll just list down the ingredients in the description. Let's just get right into the video. The ingredients that I'm using are frozen veg, chicken nuggets, margarine, and fried rice seasoning. The first thing that I do is fry my frozen veg in margarine. I like to add black pepper and cayenne chili powder into the mix. Then I add the fried rice seasoning. I just use half of it, and mix it in with a little bit of water, just a tablespoon. After the vegetables are fully cooked, I add in the rice and also some sweet soy sauce. Then once the fried rice is completely done, you can put that aside and cook your nuggets or whatever protein of your choice. To top it off, I put fried onions and sambal on the side. The ingredients that I use for this dish are chicken dumplings, frozen veg, and chicken soup seasoning. First thing is add your water. I measure it with a bowl because that's the size of my portion. And then after letting it simmer for a little while, you add in your dumplings and veg. Afterwards, I add my seasoning, and I also added black pepper and cayenne chili powder. I never measure my seasoning, so adjust to your taste. Then you just mix the ingredients together, wait until the veg and the dumplings is fully cooked. Then once everything is done, simply pour your soup into a bowl of rice. And this is the final look of the dish. Lastly, the ingredients that I'm using here are spam, an egg, margarine, and black pepper sauce. First thing is chop your spam. I like to chop mine into small pieces. In a pan, add your margarine. Let it melt a little bit before adding your spam. Cook it for a little while and then add your black pepper sauce and a tablespoon of water, and then fry your spam until charty or crispy. Afterwards, add canola oil into your pan and fry an egg. I like my egg runny, so I don't fry it completely. Once you're done, add your spam and egg onto a rice bowl and add some seaweed snacks or seaweed chips into the bowl. I like to crush them up. This is the final look, but I like to eat mine mixed, so here I am mixing it up. Once everything is kind of mixed together, I like to put the mixture onto a seaweed chip and eat it like a wrap. That is all for today's video. I hope it inspires you in some way or motivates you to start cooking or start developing other skills. Like literally you can improve something, you can make something of yourself as long as you start somewhere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.